Hello everyone, welcome back to ChillGaming. This is a new Let's Play or playthrough for Satisfactory version 1. And as you can see, I'm going to start in the Northern Forest to see what it's going to be like there. Now, I think we started there before. I was going to start in Rocky Desert, but it's getting the coal and stuff. It's quite a long trek from what I could see. I did try the actual dune desert, and although I got the coal, it's getting to the water side. It's huge distances, and I think how I want to start is do modular design, so like small little bases, and then we go out and look for a giant base, you know, make a giant base. That's the thoughts on it are. And then get all the materials and bring them to a central point. Yeah, so I've skipped the onboarding process, and we're going to start now. So we'll just get into the game and see what we think. Okay, right, so we've got in, and we're going to have a little look now. If I remember rightly, we go up this way. So as you're running around, hold down the E and keep it pressed, and collect as much of this stuff as you can. And there's loads here anyway, so you want to get a good old load of it. Just go up here and trying to remember where I went now. I'm sure I came down one of these sides here, jumped up a ledge or something. I just don't want to get into the doggos or the rhinos, what they call the damn things. And on that note, actually, I better put my zapper on. I haven't equipped it, so I think I'll best do that in a minute. Grab a few of these little bits. Right, what have we got in our bag? So we've nearly got 1,000 of it, so let's stick the zapper on. And I'm going to carry on collecting this stuff as I'm running around. Let me see now, get my bearings where we are. So we want to go down there, so let's nip down there and go down this way. I think I'll go down here. It's been a while since I've played. Oh damn. We got to head down here a little bit more. I'm well aware they're are all down there, so we must better get down some other way. I'm sure I dropped down on it, to be honest with you. Ah, here. The dog down there, so can I get to that? Oh. Didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to go. That's obviously spiders in there. We will grab. Oh, we don't need that copper, we've also got it down here. I don't know what changes they've made, other than they've removed and added and tweaked the purity levels of some ores. Now there used to be something here, I'm sure of it. It was over this side. Is that it there? No. Okay. Maybe they've moved it. There used to be a rare ore kind of, you know, you could just mine. Okay, let's grab this one. grab that, and then we'll change our zapper to one of those. And because we're coming from that way, we'll just stick this here. And run down here. Hope he's not around. And just stick this here for a minute. Jump up there. Put our zapper back on. I want to get the basic ores kind of. So the dog's over there, so we want to get up there to get that limestone. So these are all iron here. And the copper's over there, and the limestone's up here, so I want to run around here and grab some of this. I think it's this side you run around and get up the side here. If you see me suddenly have weird stopping moments, I've got kittens and I'm biting my mouse and mic and generally being fun. Not annoying. So grab a bit of this. Come on. Like so, and then stick our little miner thing down here. Let that wear away. We've got a good bit of biomass. So I'm going to let that get 100 odd, and then we'll go back and collect these other ones that we put down the miners on. And then we'll stick our hub down somewhere over there probably. Oh, I'll put it here actually, across here. And then I have some basic factories here. The copper will come up here. And then this limestone will come down here, or I might even make it up here and just keep running up to get it. We'll see, but I wanted the base, the coal's over there. They deleted the one that was down the slope here, I think. So, and this used to be quartz here. I don't know whether it still is. So that's where we'll probably build our base, probably up a height. I don't know whether to come it up this height or not, and just go across here. Or that way. I suppose I could do the, when we get foundations, go out that way and make a slope down to the water. And that will get the coal and everything else, and just do that on the lake. And have all the pumps and everything powering it. But we'll see when we get to that stage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and collect all of these materials, get a couple of hundred of each or whatever, and then we'll put down the hub and start from there. Okay, I've just put the hub down there. I've collected a few hundred of our bits. We're going to go straight into this, and we've got to do all of these really on the first one. The second one we'll do obstacle. Actually, I'm going to do obstacle clearing first because I want the solid biofuel. So that's going to be 500 screws, 100 copper, and 100 cement. So we'll select that, and then we go straight into this, and let's make this amount of cement, so we get 100, we've already got 60 odd. So we'll let that get up, and then I'll do the same for the cable and the screws, and then we'll see where we are. Right, I came back in because I literally just had everything made just now ready to complete this research, so all of these items. And just as I got onto the 500 of that one and started this one, I already had the concrete done, crashed the desktop. It isn't the first time it's happened. I've tried the DirectX 11 and all the rest of it. It's just even setting everything down to low. And I don't know if it's Steam Cloud or what it is that's causing it. I never had this on the older version. But it keeps crashing the desktop at totally random times. And when you come back in, it didn't. As I loaded it back in, none of this was built, so I've had to restart all again. So I'm going to save it each time I've completed. When I've completed all these iron ingots, I'm going to save it, and then I'll turn all the iron rods into screws, and I'll save it then. And then I'll make the cable, and I'll save it then. It's just tedious and a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. But I'm sure the devs will sort it out. But yeah. Annoyance. Right, so I'll carry on building now. Okay, right, we've built a little stash, so we'll put these in. And we launch. And now we will have...
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be.
Okay, right, so now that's done that research. We still need a whole load more of the same kind of thing, but the difference is we can now do biomass. So any of this biomass you've got, make it into biomass and then turn it into solid fuel. You can see how many you get here. And then what we can do is do ourselves a separate biomass burner, and probably need 2 or 3 of them ultimately till we get coal, and then that will supply our factories, so we don't have to do a lot of this. But you've got to keep supplying it. So and we've got plenty of material around us, and then hopefully we'll start making a chainsaw soon that will enable it to help. So I'm just going to carry on doing this and then set down some miners and stuff, and yeah. Okay, right, so now what I've done is I've literally thrown a bit of solid fuel in there and set this to produce the biofuel. It's just far quicker than doing it manual. So it can have a maximum of 200 here, and I don't know what the total here is. But as you can see, it burns through it quite quick. And this shouldn't use a lot. And then what I'll do is I'm now going to get the biomass burner. And I've got to figure out where I'm going to put this. I might actually take this down. It depends how far the copper takes to get up here. So if we grab this, okay, and pick it up, and then go Q, production, miner. And we want it to come down there. Just put it there, and that's going to come out into a smelter, and you hold control down and it puts it in line sort of with it, but I want it facing this way a bit. So if we put it maybe there. Actually, have I got enough? It's missing some, so right, I'm going to go and make some more copper wire and everything, and get a bit of materials done so we can put some of the stuff down. You know, won't be able to do a lot. We'll give it a go, and I'll come back to you. See, I've got 100 biofuel now. Nice. So this is going to keep chugging over, and we'll get more good stuff out of it. Okay, so I'm going to carry on building these bits, and I'll be back in a sec. Right, so I've built the bits, and I'm going to stick this one roughly. It's temporary, see, so until we get the foundations done. I'll put one there. And then we're going to run out of this with some logistics. So you hold control, you just hold your mouse button on it, and it should just bring it straight in, which it has. So that you want to do copper ingots. Then we come out of there and do. Let me see now. Production. I'm going to have no, we haven't got them yet. A splitter. So if we now put down a constructor, we'll put it out of the way a little bit, so maybe there. We should be able to get a splitter in there. Logistics, put that from there to there. And then we just literally come out of that to a storage container. So put the storage container up here a bit, and then do logistics, convert from there into that. Okay, great stuff. And then we've got to get the power sorted out. I just want to get all this stuff made. 200 now, so what I might do is do F, delete this, Q, power, do a biomass burner. Are we enough to make it? Yes. So I'll put it kind of near there. Grab that lot out of there. Stick it in this. And then make a power line. A power pole, sorry. So we want a pole here somewhere. So we can go across to this lot. And we need to stick a power pole. What am I missing? Rods. So I'm going to make some more rods. So I need to get some more iron ore. Okay, pick it up because that's going to have a miner on it in a minute. Another what, 20 or so of these, I guess. Do it. We've got plenty of cable. See if I'll get with that. So, right, we've run down here. We'll stick a pole temporarily, maybe there somewhere. We get a power line, we run it out of there to that, and then from that to here, and then out of there to that one, out of there to that one, and out of there to that one. Excellent. Now they should in turn be running. You should see the ores come out of this in a minute. I'll get my height right. Here they come, right, good. So now I go to this and I'm going to dump my ores in there. So you get that heads up, and then out of here comes the ingots, and then the ingots come into this to make copper wire, and eventually we'll have two. One will do copper wire and the other will do cable. So that now sets us up for this one. So if I go over to this here and get rid of that. And the $1 million question is where, we don't really want it coming out of there. We can make it run that way and try and do the production stuff over there, I guess. So if I do production, miner, so run it kind of, I don't want it running there, so where's that point? So more that way. And that's going to come out of that into a smelter, so give it a really, actually I don't want it a too short distance because I need to put a splitter into it. Put it maybe there. And then logistics, out of that, into that. There's a hog thing there, so we don't want that creating problems. So if I turn that at the moment just to make these, how many we've got? They've got two, so I need to do Q, power pole, there. That hog wants to come over to it, sensed me. So there to there, and then there to there, there to there. Right, let's see if I can kill this thing. Take up, I'm killing it. Yeah. Grab that, you need that to research.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Let's put some there. Right, this will make life a little bit easier. So go back to this, make sure that's nice and topped up. And then what I need to do is add another production. This is a temporary thing that I'm going to put literally just here. Because I want it to do this biomass. This will all be automated at some stage. We'll get on with it. At the moment it's manual. So shove all of that in there, and then I'll let that build stacks up, and then I'll just pick it up. Okay, right, so we want to do the next research, which is we don't need that yet. I want this to make our base look a bit better, but we definitely need this. So this is going to be the next one. That needs 150 plates, 150 rods, and 300 wire. We've got 158, we've got a few of them, we've got a few of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the rest of the rods from this stuff, and I might even actually, as a temporary thing, if I can do it, do a constructor, rotate it around. If I had one maybe facing there, oh, I can't do it, I need some more wire and stuff. Okay, I'm just giving it a little research, aren't I? So let me see, so I've got a fair few ingots sitting in here. Let's make these up. Now, tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to do with these ingots, collect more of the bits, and then I'm going to stick a constructor down. Get a constructor down to make the metal plates, and then when we get the splitter or the merger or whatever, I'll take these off from the ore and have some ingots going to the iron plate, and then some more ingots going to the iron rods, and then we'll upscale them as we need. Also do the cable from the wire as well. Have something there that splits that, and then we'll get the concrete going, and then we're on a roll. We can then start to progress a bit more and decide where we're going to build this base. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll see you back in a short second. Okay, right, I've now made a few materials. I've changed the power from here that went to this one. It's coming from that pole now. This one now feeds this pole, and this feeds this new constructor that's going to a storage container. Now you might be thinking, well, weird place to put it, because this will have to move, it's in the way, I think. I'm going to be putting a splitter here when we get it, that will then feed out. It's either a splitter there or a splitter here, because the choices are, because we're getting loads of materials coming out here, will we have enough to run two? We should be able to run two of these, I think, unless they've changed it. So what comes out of here gets 50-50, so the plates come out and then the rods come out this one here, join a merger and go into this storage. That's the plan, just a basic kind of setup until I get further along with it. So right, we'll take this down now. This is not needed for the minute, so F, cut that one out. Right, so let's get back in to see what we need now for this. We need 150 plates, 150 rods, and 300 copper wire. So we'll go down to the copper wire. This should be chundling it out. So we should have enough, I think, or most of that. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, we've got enough of that. Plates are now coming out of here. So we've got 30 plates, well that's nowhere near enough. So we'll let that chunder on. And I'm also going to do, I'll probably have to manually do the rods for now and just split the difference. So I'm going to carry on building the rods and collecting the plates till we get the desired amount, and then I'll come back to you and we'll finish this research. Okay, right, so I've got the materials, snapped them in, and we're ready to press the big red button. So now we'll have logistics.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Right, okay, so the next thing I want to do is this one. It's the one I need to do, and that's 200 concrete, 100 plates, and 100 iron rods. So what have we got in our bag now? So we've got 4. I need to make some more iron rods. Don't know how many, but let's do about 20. And then what we're going to do is do a splitter here. So Q. These splitters are good because obviously they split what's coming in 3 ways, and then it does the opposite on a joiner. And you also get these lifts as and when you want to use them. So we will do a splitter. Now I don't know whether it snaps to this and whether it'll work. So let's get it facing the right way. I would have thought that should work there. One way to find out is to stick a conveyor in it and see. No, I didn't think it'd work. So they haven't got round that problem unless there's a mod or something people use. So delete that. Put the splitter in. So it comes in there. Just control, do that. Q, conveyor belt, out, in, out there, and then we're going to do another, if we've got enough power to do this, another smelter. Will that fit in there? I don't think it will. Alright, so I wonder if can you move? I don't think you can move these, so if I delete this, it'll halt for now, and then I put in this here. So you press control, it lines up with the other factory, which is nice. And then we do logistics, conveyor belt out of that into that one. And this is then doing the same ingots. But the difference will be is this one will now do a constructor. So instead of that being level with that, we'll do it kind of maybe put it there. Let's see how this works. I can't be bothered to move the pole. Right, let me come out of there to that. At the moment we'll join these up, I suppose. Well, I could, I suppose, just stick them in their own little containers for now. So put that there for now. Logistics, that to there. Go into this. That's producing rods. So one's producing ones out of that thingy. So let's now get power pole. Stick the power pole there. F, delete that one. Put one there. So this one's going to now go from power line. We will probably have to stick another pole there. Power line up there to there. From there to there. From there to there. There. Here, this thing gives us 3 more, so 1, 2, 3. As I thought, too much power. When you hear that, it means it's thrown a switch, so you then have got to build another bio power station thing. So we'll grab those. Hopefully that'll be enough. No, we're still missing iron rods. Okay, so let's... How many can I make? Yeah, I'll make a few of those. I need at least 15, so let's just make a good old chunk of that, don't it? And then we'll do Q, biomass burner. We'll just stick it. This has got to join one of these poles, so we'll probably have to redo these poles a little bit. I'm going to just plonk this there for now. That's got 1, 2, 3 on it, so actually we can go straight to that power line. There you go, lovely. And then we're going to there, add in some more of this, throw the switch. That should now work, make sure that's got enough juice, which it has. Right, now they should be working fine, so that one should supply, which it is. Comes out with ingots. Oh, hang on, don't want them in there, go away. I missed that. Had a moment. So that's... What's that coming out there? Is that rods coming out there? I can't remember now. Rods? Oh, it is. Right, so I was right. What's the matter with me today? Right, so that's going to go into there. Logistics, that. Will I go from there to that? Yep. So we've now got rods coming out. Rods coming in, good. Very narrow ledge there. Yeah, so we're now getting that sort of working. I now want to get a power pole up here so we can start mining that. But I want to do that after we get the foundations. Okay, right, so I've changed just a bit. It's the same thing. So they're now being merged and it all goes into one. I don't really want to keep dropping down there. So then what I need to do is do another pole. I don't know whether that'll get up. So if we put a pole just there. And then a pole. Won't go up there. I might have to get up there and do it. So let's grab the line from that to this one. Grab that line. Up here, so I'm going to stick it on the end here for now. Excellent. And then we'll do E. I don't know if I've got enough mats for this, but we'll give it a go. Q. Production miner. So we want the miner. We're going to be going down that way, or this way actually. So let's turn that so it faces kind of there. And that's going to have power from that to that. And then that's going to have logistics, which we won't get enough. So I'm going to get some iron plates and where is its output? I suppose it doesn't really have an output. Oh, it goes here. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. I'm going to go down and make some plates, come back up, and you'll see a conveyor belt up here. Okay, so as you can see, I've brought conveyor belt out, and we're basically going to be bringing it along here for now. I'm doing a temporary. Do it on here actually. Production constructor. Can I build one of those here for now? So we'll put it. Go on, go on. There. Now, the $1 million question is, can I get over it without falling down? Let's answer that question. Right, yep, can, good. Lucky. Right, so logistics. There, into that. Q, power line. I hope this is the right one, I can't remember now. Yeah, it is good. Get Go on, let me have it. Thank God for that. And then just literally put on the end of this a storage container for now until we figure out what we're going to do. Put that there. On the other side of it, if it'll let me. Q, logistics, that, into that. Right, good. Now that will start filling up with concrete, that's filling up with rods and plates, and we've got the wire over the other side. We're starting to get somewhere now, messy though it is. Let's see, what do we need now? So we need 200 concrete, so let's use the concrete, whatever it is I've picked up. Concrete, make all of that. It's going to be nowhere near enough, but we need 100 plates and 100 rods. Well, we've got 100 plates. Let's 10 more of them to make. Excellent. Right, so if we go to this and then plonk that in, that in, that in. And then we'll just go and collect the rest and complete this research. Right, okay, hopefully we've got enough stuff to do the research now. So we'll plonk all these in. And hit that button. Yeah.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planet...
Okay, right, so that's given the foundation walls and a look at tower. Now, foundations, depends what ones you go with, but you can see they use the same amount, 5 concrete and 2 plates. So when we go over here, we can now reorganise this a bit if we want to, because we want to go down here at least, so as we could start at this level. So if I was to do that kind of base, let's say for argument's sake, not that I can do it because I haven't got enough stuff, so let's go in here, grab that, grab that. Now we should be able to build a couple at least. So if I was to say, right, let's do the thin one. As you can see, it's not high enough unless you do it. I think you do control, there you go, so you control its snaps, which is what you want. You want it to kind of fit on everything. So if we go here, and you either come down into it or we go Q again and do the thicker one and get that to work maybe. It's too high. So if we go back again to the smaller one. So we could go there and maybe slope into it, or go to the bigger one, and that would do a better slope maybe. So we've got one there, one there. There's an idea. Q. Now, what does a small slope look like when it goes onto this thing? There you go, that works. Not there though, so it's kind of high, isn't it? So do the 2 metre one. That looks better. Put that there. Until we get these out of the way, then it will change. And then we really want to slope down or build out, maybe encompass this, the edge of that. So if I've done thicker foundations and let's just plonk them on. So I'm running out of concrete, so we'll let the concrete build up and we'll try to build this out a little bit. And then we're going to have ores coming down, so you want like a line. So you'd start the factories out here a bit, so you can grab all the ores and feed it into them. So you probably want one there. Honestly don't know how wide to go with this, but I need to ramp up concrete production, that's for sure. So if I do 1 and 2, even now I've got to delete these and move them up, or build the platform up for it. So if I do F and delete that, F and delete that, delete that, delete the power pole, I'll halt production for now. And if we then do the slopes, is it that one? I can't remember whether it was that one or that one. That one. That one. That kind of gets us onto that. And then we do, how many concrete have I got? 3, God, that's crap. Is any sitting in this? 1. Okay, so what we could do is, I was thinking of maybe doing another one along and getting the concrete on there. I don't think I've even got enough. I need another one. Okay, so if we do F, grab that. If we come down and go straight into this, I mean this is going to be more than enough for those two, or even 3 of them. I really need another one, so let's grab some of this. Grab some of this, come on. Tedious way of doing it. So how many have we got now of that? 100. So let's go and make some concrete. Don't forget to do this while I'm here. I'll quickly whack up some concrete, and you see I've got all these biomass leaves. It's just literally around the area we're sitting in. I'll just went around the circumference of it and grabbed it all. I'll show you in a minute. So these make up. Okay, right, so we've got that. So literally around the area out here, as you can see, it's all been devoid of it up to the little line there. And it goes you 1,700 or more. Not bad. Right, so it's now we put down the foundations. We've got one there, one there, one there, one there. What I might do is have it face this way. We're running out now, so I need to put down these slopes. Don't really want to fall down that. That's a Q. Slope that way. 1. F. Get rid of that. F. Get rid of that. Q. Slope. Cool. Right, so now what we want to do here is I wonder if I put this the production, so if we put in a constructor, I wonder if I can do it, get it to work right. So I might have to redo the conveyor. I've got one there. there. Organisation, logistics, it's a splitter. So it comes in there, and we're going to do it kind of like there. Give it a lettuce, which it looks like it is, to there. And you to there. Excellent. Power pole. Where have I got the power? Hang on, we're missing the concrete, is it? We'll just do that to that little concrete. Okay, concrete. Grab some of this. It's amazing how much more concrete is making a difference now in the game. It never used to be this severe, but it is now. Okay, so we've got no power. Why is there no? Oh, from over there. Okay. Yep, I get it. Right. So let's put a small amount of concrete. Hopefully that's enough to do this with power. So we want to do a power pole. Where was that coming from? We put it there. Actually, we could put it here. You power line from there. We actually want another pole down there, don't we? Power pole. We put it there. Power line from there to that. That's 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth will be up there. And then we might have to change it around. This one here, one is going to that, for the temporary, and the other's going to that. That one needs power, so we've got another one to do, so one there. Okay, right. So that's got those going. It's a little bit better. So now if I grab any concrete that comes out of this, Q, foundations, let's grab big one, 1, 2. What are we missing? More, are we? Yeah, so go to that. Control that. Q. Let's stick another one down. So in theory, these should now, if I do organisation storage container, I'll have them facing, because it's all going to go down that way, so they could just face here. Actually, hang on, let's do the logistics merger. So, how many is that? So one, we want the input wherever that is. That's the 3 in and 1 out. So we want the input facing that way. So if we put that kind of, we've only got 2 factories there. So put it in line with that one in case we do a third. And then do that one there to there. This one here to there. And then if we do a third, it'll go into that. And then we want to do E, Q, more foundations. So we want to put one there, one there. Leave that for a minute, because let's grab some of those just in case I need them. So, logistics, organisation, storage container. Right, so turn it round that way. So that's coming out there. Let's give it a little bit of room so I can jump over it if I need to. Conveyor belt there and into that. Right, excellent stuff. So We will need to build a foundation here, like so, and then we're going to have to put one on the front. Okay, grab those, cue that, there, and there, there. I'm going to let that fill up a bit. So now these have all got to move over. So what I've got to think of here is how we're going to do this, because you can have all of these ores coming out eventually. So you have to do the foundry next to them, you know, these things, or you have them coming out and going into, let's say, a container full of ore, and then that ore feeding a foundry farm that then feeds the factories. I don't know what the more efficient way to do it, to be honest with you. Sure, just running them up here. We've got enough space here to do another line here or two. So we could kind of put the foundries here maybe, if we're going to do it that way. Let me see, so how much we've got coming in here? Still not a lot, right, okay. So Q, foundation, one. That's not really enough, that, so we'll fill these ones up. Constantly running out. So if I think what I'm going to want to do with that one there is facing out this way. If they all face this way, you could run it so close to this. So you have got the foundries for this lot. This one has its own foundries here, like where they are, and then they all feed into a storage or something here. So if I do F, take these out. So I'll get my idea in motion. Right, so that's powering them two. What's this powering them? Right, so it's doing it that way. Okay, right, so if I now do I suppose don't have enough to do that. So if I put the storage box, would it be right if I put it here? I suppose I could, couldn't I? If I do a logistics, organisation storage box, so we can always upscale this. So if we put maybe that kind of here. So you can have a merger. So we will eventually want another one. So if I now go F, get rid of that, Q, logistics, merger, where's the end there? It's there, control. So you put that nice and kind of close there. These two come out of here, one goes in there. This one, if it'll do it, goes into there. Allows for a third from that one whenever I open it up to go in there. So they can produce loads of iron ingots. And we do the same for the copper. You get as many foundries as you can on that one line that it'll handle. And you literally bring it all the way up here to another box that's got copper on it. And then that comes out. And we could have done the same on this. But we'll see how that goes. At the moment I don't need a huge amount, so they're all running, that's running. Now if we go out here, we're going to set a factory, so production constructors. So that's the in and out. Okay, the in's there. It's going to have, hang on, let's do a splitter first. So organisation, no, hang on, logistics, splitter. So it's going to come out of there. So if I do that here, let's say, well, one's going to go there, one's going to go out. So you want really, you're going to have one there, 2, 3. You want it here somewhere. Maybe there. So then that comes out, that goes into there. Queue, production, constructor. So you want 2. I'm trying to think how many you need. I suppose you're going to want 2 plates. 1, 2. Enough. So at the moment we're going to just do metal plates. So if I go, it's probably not even lined up. I bet it isn't. No, I didn't think it would be. So that's not lining up with that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Q splitter. So we really want it to line up with that. Go back as far as you can. Go. Now do it. So then that one goes in there. That one goes in there. And then the third one we get over there. At the moment that's going to produce plates. And this one's going to produce rods. Cool. And then we get a power pole. We've got one really here that powers these two. Line, so go from that one to there. I need to make some cable. Okay. I'll probably have to go and get some more copper in a moment. So if I do a power line, because this will all change again in the end. To there, and from there to there, from there to there. So got one more in over for that. So that's getting all of that going. And I'm going to have an organisation of, it's all going to go into one for now. Hang on, do that, logistics, merger, kind of there, fire, so that won't do it, it's a pain. Do let me know if this has a move option on it. It sure is a pain having to delete everything. Alright, so this will all change when we get ourselves a little more sorted. I'm going to grab some more of these. Nice, 147. Q, foundations, that. There. 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 Okay, and we'll probably need another lot here. There. There. And there. That's going to have a storage on it. So organisation, storage. That'll do for now. And then get all of that to go into there. Lovely. Right, so we've upgraded our main production. All that's left is to bring the copper up here and do the same arrangement as this. So next to that you'd have another storage container. and all you'll have is ingots coming up here sitting in the storage, and then they'll go to a, I don't know, copper one. It might go over this side actually. I might move the hub and change it around a bit, because the other thing we've got to do is build a space elevator, and to build that is, where was it special? So we need 500 concrete, 250 plates, 400 rods and 1500 wire. So I'm going to leave this wire to run for the moment, so I can get, you know, a good 3000 odd or whatever. And then I'll empty it unless I've got it in here. Took 1000 oil, it's got it. We're not far off of it. We're a long way from it with the plates and the rest of it though, so I'm probably going to leave that for the minute. I'll finish off making all of this, because we're going to need to top these up soon. And then I'm going to move the hub, to be honest, there. And I'll put the hub somewhere else, I don't know where yet. And then we'll probably build the space elevator, yeah, somewhere out there somewhere. I don't think it'll fit here. You want it kind of in the open, just in case we run stuff to it. So my thinking is maybe go in the middle here somewhere, because we're going to go down there anyway to get the coal, and here to get some of this, if it's still there, quartz. So we could put it here and let it go up there. Yeah, that would probably work, because you could run stuff through the arch there. Or maybe down that way, I don't know. You know, we're not high, although we are. It's not compared to these rocks and formations and stuff, so yeah, that's probably where I'll put it once we get going on it. So we're a long way from it yet. I've got to build out these foundations. Yeah, but that's it guys, so for this episode 1, do like, subscribe and hit the bell. Comment, etc. Share your experiences and whatnot with the game. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take it easy.